Hello everybody, welcome. I'm No02 and thank you for watching this video. Very exciting. The new expansion, Children of the Worm, August 30th. Very, very exciting. The thing that I am most excited for is just sort of this picture here. And sort of contrary to that, one of the things that I was most disappointed with Back for Blood was actually the sort of tease of story. There were a lot of potential for story that they sort of teased upon. I didn't feel like we really got a whole lot of necessarily. In particular, in the card tracks, when you were unlocking the cards, it was like this card track is Bridgetown, and it had like a little description of what Bridgetown was, and this card track is for this group of survivors and this hospital group of survivors, and right, and it sort of had themes, but they sort of also just were world building, where they showed off that there was other locations where groups of survivors were banding together to make a new life in this post-apocalyptic zombie world. Similar to Fort Hope, right? But each of them had their own motivations and blah, blah, blah. Didn't really get to see any of those things. I was looking forward to walking through Bridgetown and sort of seeing what it was like. Didn't really get too much of that at all. And I don't think we're going to get very much of that in this Act 5 either. But the picture here with the sort of man-made shanty town, this sort of I want to see what other human beings have been doing with their time in Zombieland. And this hopefully will sort of show us a little bit of insight into that here. Very, very cool, very, very interesting. Love the world building. Any extra bits of world building, I'm all over it. Which sort of brings us into the new enemy threat. These are clearly humans, right? Clearly humans. They do got some red eyes going on here. So we'll have to see if they're maybe partially infected or something like that. If there's going to be a little story, maybe the story for Act 5 will be figuring out what the heck is happening here. Because I think they sort of teased it, right, with the skull totems. Man-made object. Who the heck made it? Every character who picks up a skull totem is like, what the heck? Who made this crap? Probably one of these four nice people here, I assume, are the Children of the Corn. And we got the sniper person, the bile jar person, we got what looks to be like a lady who has a bow and arrow, and then we got Big Boy Wolverine. Wolverine has let himself go. I think it's important to remember that when it came to the hidden achievements that are not so hidden, that there were some elimination achievements here. Who snipes the sniper, I assume, is this person with a sniper rifle. And then, what was it? Take a bow, I assume, is the bow person. Right, these little skulls and the past achievements have been eliminations or something to do with eliminating that particular special or enemy. And then we have Big Boy Claws here for the big boy. I would assume then that perhaps the Jar Jar Bonks is the achievement associated with our bile jar person here. But there's no elimination symbol next to it. We'll see what it means, but sort of those sort of achievements now sort of explained, right, with our particular new enemies here. I hope that their AI is not weird and janky. Sort of the nice thing about having AI for zombies is that they just need to run at you for the most part, right? Even the tall boys, the wretches, right? They do their thing, they attack you, the wretch will vomit, and then he'll go and hide until his vomit has recharged. Or if you're super duper close to him, he'll start punching you after he's done his vomiting. AI, very simple, very easy to design for the ridden, because they just need to attack you. With these four new enemies, they're human, to some extent, we might imagine. They're human, and so do they take cover? Do they act logically? Do they, like, shoot and run away and come back? And so I think there's some potential here for these characters to look real janky, depending on how they move and what their AI is, because we in our brains will imagine them as being human, so they would make logical choices on how they interact with us, the players. Though maybe Big Boy here might just charge us. He looks like he's just going to run at you. So we'll have to see how it goes. I assume they all respectively attack you, but the bile jar guy might throw bile jars at us and might try to call in the horde or something like that, or I don't know, maybe he tries to like get as close as possible and then he throws it at the feet and does like a, sort of like an all-in sort of thing here. Other than that, we got new cleaner, Prophet, Dan. Good old Dan. He's got the flag. He's got the. It's not a 4-leaf clover. It's only 3. But right, the nationality stereotypes going on here. Handlebar mustache, pretty good, and Peter 12 classic. But very exciting, very cool. No tease on what he does or what his abilities might be. I assume it's not. maybe he can predict something. I don't know. But then the new weapons here. I'm not going to speculate too much on it. New weapons. I think we know about the bear trap, but we got the lockjaw here. Some sort of rifle. Harpoon gun? I don't know. This sort of looks harpoony to me. It's got the wires on it, but it's probably not. It's probably just a different sniper rifle. So cool stuff there. The exclusive skins, new skins, we all expect it. I am a little curious here. I don't think all of the characters are represented in this here. I don't see Charisse. But we have Goth Girl, who's obviously, I think, Carly. We got Walker. I don't know, the graffiti hoodie person. I assume this is Evangelo. I'm going to skip over this character. We got Holly here. Then we got who I believe is Hang. This looks like Hang to me. I guess technically it could be Evangelo. And then we also have Hang again, sort of tactical geared, his sort of like SWAT vibe going on here for Hang. And we have this final character. Is this Carly again? Is this Holly? Is this Doc with like long bleached hair? Is this a young mom? Because this skin right here next to Baseball Holly, this to me actually looks like a young mom. Like this skin will take mom back in time sort of thing. And if this blue mohawk person, if this is also Hang, this also to me might be a young Hang. So there might be some age-defying skins going on here. Or maybe mom and Hang, potentially. So kind of cool ideas. I know everyone loves the skins, new skins. That's cool. Yada yada. But yeah, this is the reveal. August 30th, Children of the Worm. New act means new walkthroughs, more No Hope guides and playthroughs. So I'm excited for those. And we'll just have to see how the cleaners play out. Excited to see what the story is, what the world building is, what the world that we get to explore here is. I assume the world of the worm people here. So very, very cool. And I assume that at some point we'll get some more teases as far as what Mr. Dan the Prophet here does. Let me know what you guys' predictions are. If you're excited or not, because I'm very excited. August 30th. I'll see you guys in the future.